Hey guys, welcome to my video. For today's tutorial, I will be teaching you how to make the single crochet thermal stitch. To begin, all you're going to need is some yarn and a crochet hook. For this tutorial, you will need to know how to make chains, how to make the single crochet stitch, and how to work in the back loops. I have videos on all those and I will have them listed down below. I am going to show you how to make the single crochet thermal stitch from the very beginning. So I have made 18 chains on my hook. You can make as many chains as you want since we're using the single crochet stitch. So you are going to make a single crochet stitch into the second chain from your hook. Instead of working it like normal, you're going to work under these two loops right here. So they should be on top of your hook. Grab that yarn you're working with, pull it through, make a single crochet. Same thing in the next one. You're going to insert your hook, but you want to make sure you have those two loops on top of your hook. Grab that yarn you're working with, pull it through, make a single crochet. Same thing, insert your hook into the next stitch, making sure those two loops are on top, so that's how that's going to look. Grab that yarn, pull it through, make a single crochet. And you're going to continue this for the rest of your row. Here is how that row is looking. All my single crochets made into those chains, and you can see working into those two loops on top, the bottom loops of those chains are very prominent now and they stand out a little bit more. So you're going to chain one for your next row. You're going to hold your work vertically, looking at those stitches. You can see that we were looking at them this way. You're still going to be looking at them. They're going to be facing you. You're going to work a single crochet into the back loop of this stitch right here, this first one. So you can see this is how we would normally look at the stitch, right? You'd work into this stitch right here, and this is the back loop of it. Insert your hook. Then you are going to insert your hook into that bottom loop of those chains. So this one right here, all the way down at the bottom. I told you those loops were now prominent. You're going to stick your hook into that too. Yarn over and take that through both of those two loops. Yarn over and make a single crochet. So that's how that is looking. Same thing in the next one. You're going to insert your hook into this loop right here, which is the back loop of that next single crochet. And then into that loop at the very bottom, you can see those loops from the previous chains. So into that loop of this stitch. That's how that's going to look. Grab that yarn you're working with, pull it through both loops, yarn over, make a single crochet. It's kind of difficult at first to figure out exactly where you're going to insert your hook, so I'm trying to get it at the good angle so you guys can see it because it can be kind of confusing. So you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch, into that back loop only, so it's going to be this one right here, then into that bottom loop of those previous chains. Grab that yarn, pull it through both loops, yarn over, take that through both loops. And you're going to continue this. That's where you're going to insert your hook, insert it again into that loop. So you can see from the side, it's going to be this loop and this loop, this loop and this loop. Grab that yarn, pull it through, yarn over, make a single crochet. That's how those are looking. So you're going to insert your hook right here into that loop and then into that loop again. Insert your hook into this back loop and then this loop from the previous chains at the very bottom. This loop right here, then this loop at the very bottom. Since they are going to be from the same stitch, they are going to line up. So that one, this one, this one. And that's how those are looking. And you would repeat this for the rest of your row. So this is how that row is looking. You can see that it's quite thick on the bottom here where we worked over our previous single crochets. It is sort of rounding out this bottom and making it quite thick, and that is what we want to see. If you look at the back of your work, you could see that it is rounding out the bottom. So then you would repeat this row for however long you want your project. I have made the next row of my swatch, and I wanted to come back and show how this ridge right here is going to be moving up your project. You're not going to be working into those same chains that you originally worked into. This ridge, as you make more rows, it's going to start moving up with you. So you're going to be working into this back loop and then obviously into this loop on this ridge that is so prominent. So it's going to be the same row, the same way you're going to work into, but this ridge right here is going to start moving up. So you're going to be working into this ridge, and you can see how it has this loop and this loop like you would normally work into. So this is my swatch I have made from making that row over and over again. You can see that ridge has been moved up quite a bit, and this is the row that I had just made. And you can see now how thick the thermal stitch is compared to regular single crochet stitches. I'm now going to show you how to complete the single crochet thermal stitch. You are going to make this ridge disappear, and it's going to make your work smooth. So I have made one chain on my hook. You are going to turn your work like normal. You're going to work a single crochet into this first stitch right here, but instead of working it like normal, you're going to grab that chain that you were working into on that ridge, grab the yarn you're working through, take it through all the loops, yarn over, and complete that single crochet. Same thing, insert your hook into the next stitch like normal, but make sure to grab that loop on that ridge. Grab that yarn you're working with, pull it through, yarn over, take that through all the loops to make a single crochet. So that's how that is looking. You can see that by working through that loop or making that ridge disappear. Same thing, insert your hook into the next stitch like normal. Make sure to grab the loop of that ridge, so it's going to look like this. Grab the yarn you're working with, pull it through, yarn over, take that through both loops. Same thing, insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the loop of that ridge, grab that yarn you're working with, pull it through, yarn over, take that through 2 loops. You're going to continue this for the rest of your row. So that's how that row is looking, and that's how the back is looking. So you can see there is no more ridge. And that is going to be how to make the single crochet thermal stitch. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more from me. You can follow me on all social media at crochetmelovely, all one word. Please leave any feedback down below for future videos and tutorials that you would like to see. Thank you guys so much for being here, and have a great day.